Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. In this week's video I'm going to be going on a date with myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order food because I'm not actually going to go in public for a couple of reasons. One, going to dinner by myself sounds like my worst nightmare, and two, I don't want to get COVID. I'm going to order food, I just said that, and then while that's, cooking up and on its way here, I'm going to put on an outfit and get all fancy for nothing. I do already have makeup on, but you guys have seen me do my makeup probably 200 times at this point, so you get the memo. Now, I'm gonna have a little conversation with you guys. I've talked about this before, like with friends and stuff, but people from high school that I know that didn't go to Toronto for school or aren't in Toronto often, or anyone for that matter, they ask me, where's the best place to eat in Toronto? Me. Could not tell you any restaurant that isn't a chain restaurant in Toronto. It's extremely sad. I don't know what else to say about it though. They ask and I literally am speechless. I don't know how to answer that question. I wish I knew how to answer that question, but I don't. With that being said, I will be ordering from Jack Astor's. It's my favorite meal, okay? I'm treating myself tonight. Because I get the same thing every time. I'm that kind of person. I don't look for anything new on the menu ever. If I like it, I'm gonna get it every single time. So here I am. Okay, my order is confirmed. So, that being said, that'll probably take like 30 to 40 minutes. But anyways, I'm going to pick out an outfit now and put it on and show you. This is what I'm wearing now, just a t-shirt and shorts. Okay, ready? I'm going to snap and then I'm going to have on my outfit. Ready? I'm wearing this brown bodysuit from Urban Outfitters and my leather pants. I love these pants with my entire being. I'm pretty sure I've said that already in other videos, but I love them. They're my favorite pants ever. They're extremely comfortable. Anyways, here's the outfit. Hi. Welcome to my humble abode kitchen edition. We don't need to talk about it. Let's just say it's quaint. It's small but mighty. But now I am going to set up the table as if I was on a date. I want to put a tablecloth. Do I have a tablecloth? Absolutely not. We're going to leave her as she is. I don't want to use something that's not mine and then get it dirty. But I'm going to keep putting stuff on to decorate. We don't have any flowers, so this will have to do. I also don't have a lighter. So, oh wow, I can smell it without without it being lit already. This looks sad. Oh my gosh, my ring light has been off this whole time. Ready, folks? Look at that. Look at that lighting. Should I set the table? Yeah, I'll set the table. This plate's gonna be for the bread. And then this will be the plate I eat the dinner on. Knife and fork. And of course, to top it off, don't come for my etiquette skills. I don't know how to set a table. I don't know why people know how to do that. But here it is, everyone. Oh, 1 second. Let's call that cider. Here's the setup, everyone. Here, I'll take a thing on my phone. And now we wait for the food. I'll see you when it gets here.
20 minutes later.
We have attained the food. So now I'm just going to set it up and then we can chat. We can have a little chat. All right. Look at this. Thank you for pulling the chair out myself. Wow, you're welcome, myself. I feel so fancy on my date. Oh my gosh. Almost forgot the sparkling cider. Cheers, everyone, for my beautiful date. I gotta be careful with the glass. If someone did this for me as a date, I would marry them. Take notes. Of course I have to start with the bread first. It's literally, normally I would use my hands, but for my own sake, I will be cutting it up and using a fork. It's honestly probably painful for you to watch. So good. Well, while you're watching this, maybe you should get yourself some food and eat with me. Isn't that fun? It's like a mukbang, kind of. I'm gonna feel so full after this, but I'm so excited. What do people talk about on dates? I'm gonna Google it. Okay, the first thing that came up is a list of things to talk about. And it says, the first thing says, if you could hop on a plane right now, where would you go? That's a really good question, actually. Where would I go? Probably Europe, somewhere in Europe. Like Paris or somewhere in Italy, Greece maybe. Is Greece in Europe? Wouldn't say that if I was on an actual date. That would be extremely embarrassing. I guess I should eat while I do this. I don't know. I don't want to talk with food in my mouth. Can't go wrong with this. Anyways, next question is, what's the best meal you've ever had? See, I'm not a food connoisseur. Oh wow, my posture. Is this how I should sit on a date too? What's the best meal I've ever had? I'm not like I don't eat, like, I don't know, this, this right here, this meal, this Asiago chicken bow ties, best meal I've ever had. I hope you can't hear me chewing. I'm sorry, that's awful. The next question is, did you have any nicknames growing up? Growing up, I didn't really have any, but like now, like some people used to call me Helly Belly. Some people still do call me Helly Belly, but very rarely, so I don't really mind because it's not often. And then one of my roommates, one of my friends, she calls me Hells. I think she's the only person that's ever called me that, but that's it. What kind of nickname would Helen like have, other than like Hells, which sounds satanic, but I don't mind it. But you know what I mean? Like, what kind of nickname would I have? Some of these questions get real deep. Or it's like something I've never thought of, like, what's something I wouldn't guess about you? What's something you wouldn't guess about me? I'm too bored, like, I don't have anything interesting that people don't know. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I cannot imagine myself going on a date. Ever. Like, if I had to have to actually answer these, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Like, what's something I wouldn't guess about you? Like, how would I respond in the moment? That's terrifying to think about. Ew, I'm so sorry you just heard that. Oof. I don't like that. Let's move on. This question says, what do you think your most attractive quality is? How do you answer that? I don't know if I'm just being like self-deprecating or I don't know. What do you think your most attractive quality is? I don't know. Am I funny? I feel like if I say like, oh, I'm funny, then that sounds conceited. Or am I on crack? Like, I don't know. And if I answered like immediately after that, like they would be like, oh, weird, like she already knew, like, oh. Anyone else think like that, or is that just me? This question says, if you won $1 million tomorrow, what would you do? I would pay off my student loans. Not that I'm even done school yet, but I would pay for school, basically. And then I would probably buy like a condo or an apartment downtown because I love Toronto so much. I wouldn't want a house or anything. And I could do that in the future if I really wanted to. I don't know how much I would really have left over after that, if any. But if I did, I would give some to my family. I don't know. Because obviously you cannot live off of $1 million, like, for the rest of your life. No way. No, not a chance. So I would have to obviously, like, work still. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'd quit my job and move to Florida or something. Don't know why I said Florida, but you get what I'm saying. I really shouldn't have poured this much cider because I don't like it. It's really that good. This question says, who do you talk to the most? So it says, who do you talk to the most? And then it says, there's a theory that says we're the product of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So knowing who these people are for your date will tell you a lot about them. Maybe they're close to their siblings or they have a best friend they've shared everything with since they were 8 years old. They'll feel comfortable talking about these people because they're very close to them. That's very interesting. I would have never thought about that question. The last question on this list. Can you guess it? If you were stranded on an island and could take 3 things with you, what would they be? And this is a quirky question that will show your playful side and potentially put your date on the spot a little, but in a good way. You'll find out what they value. You'll find out what they value most in their life, as well as gain an insight into how their mind works. Well, I would bring. It doesn't say deserted island. It just says an island, so I could literally be in Hawaii. I would bring my phone, I would bring my iPad, I would bring my Switch, hoping that they have chargers there already. Let's see if I can find any more questions. 19 fun topics to talk about on a first date. I feel like if I was going on a first date, I wouldn't look stuff up like this. I have like my notes in my phone, like they finish answering a question and I'm like, yeah. What if you were stranded on an island, what would you bring? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This does not seem natural to me. Okay, this says 19 fun topics to talk about, and the first one that it says admit you're a little bit nervous. That wasn't fun. Do you have a favorite place to visit? McDonald's. This also says, what do you have on your bucket list? Who said I had a bucket list? I live in the moment, baby. No bucket list needed. What makes you laugh? TikTok makes me laugh. Vine makes me laugh to this day. My sense of humor now has dwindled down to nothing. Like, I could laugh at anything. I'm also the type of person to laugh in uncomfortable situations. Or like inappropriate situations too. Do you like to cook? And if so, what are your favorite things to cook? No. What's your favorite movie? I don't watch movies, so I couldn't think of, like, the few that I've watched ever. I think I liked The Greatest Showman. I like Breakfast Club. That's a little bit cringy. I don't know. I'm not a movie person. Clearly I'm really exciting and have amazing conversations. If you could have your dream job, what would it be? This, YouTuber. These are really boring. I think that's the end of the conversation. Well, I guess I can end the video here. This video was a little bit different, but I had a lot of fun. Got to eat some good food. Got to put on a cute outfit. Don't get to do that often. But if you enjoyed, make sure you give it a big fat juicy thumbs up. Comment an answer to any of the questions that I asked myself. You can choose. I'll put the list of the questions in the description so that you can read them and answer as you wish. And I think that's it. Oh, subscribe and turn on the bell so you are notified every time that I post. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.